All these rejections from the middle Bollinger Band.
Resistance we're going to need.
If you actually see here, we get
And we'll look for a healthy higher
I
low.
would not
Don't have
be
the
eager
pullback
to
across
enter
the
a long
trend.
trade.
Hey everyone, checking in on the market. So another day where we're affected by Trump and politics and all that fun stuff. So to start off the morning, we had the news that Trump's going to be tough on China and intellectual property. So all the tech sector stocks rocket to start the day. Strong start to the day that gave us some bull breaks, but we had essentially a double top at the high of Monday. We did break that resistance by 20-some cents. But when you break resistance and then see this kind of follow through and pull back to the downside, it's almost like a fake out, and it is a fake out. And we then need to look in the opposite direction. So looking at SPY on some of the shorter term time frames, the hourly chart pulling back, we gave it all back. We hit the low of the day. We broke the low pre-market. So very unusual to see this kind of a pullback without seeing a little higher low and a little bounce before dropping below that level. And here's this resistance, the high of Monday and Monday pre-market. And that is a level that we did reject from. So tomorrow we're looking right down at the low of 269.10. That's the lowest price of this current week. And if that breaks, we zoom out to the weekly chart and we look at the higher low, 266.56. Bulls really want to hold that level. And we have a scenario here. We're ending the end of the quarter and the month. And there's some potential repositioning going around. So we are seeing funds move around, but the financial sector is falling apart with 13 red days in a row. And we've been highlighting how important this sector is going to be. If SPY is going to go to all-time highs, we have to see the financial sector break bullish from that equilibrium. It broke bearish from the equilibrium, and now we're seeing follow through. So again, it is the anchor of the market right now, and it is continuing to tug it down. IWM, bear break after a little bit of a double top. We couldn't break the inside bar bullish. We broke it bearish. So a nice, much cleaner signal here, giving the bears follow through. And the next support I'm looking at is down at 160.11. Weekly higher low, very easily going to form. 160.11 is that low, but even then, you can see we haven't consolidated in a month. Middle Bollinger Band support catching up. No red flags longer term on most of the tech sector lead bulls, as well as IWM at this point. QQQ also gave a little bit of a fake out, but we didn't break the high of Monday. Closed down at the low of the day. Everybody closed with weakness, so we're looking for the potential for downside tomorrow. After 169.61, I'm looking at 167.60 as the next level after that. And the weekly time frame, bearish reversal doji. After a month of green, we're confirming that, and we're looking for a higher low compared to 166.53 on this weekly time frame. VIX on the daily, nice follow through for the bulls, so tons of volatility still there in UVXY and TVIX. And the bulls, again, we pulled back real hard to start the day, and then a V-shaped recovery. So opportunity in both directions, definitely great for day trading, TVIX and UVXY. When the volatility is this high, there is a lot of follow through on moves. 1819 and 1961 are the two levels we're watching. Also making note that we are reaching the higher prices. You know, it's a price higher than the end of May that we're seeing here, and keeping an eye, that's the higher low we're watching on the weekly chart for SPY. So VIX is definitely making some moves here, and we are watching to see, is the weekly upper or the weekly higher low going to hold? And again, been pointing out the monthly equilibrium on SPY that is shaping up more and more every day. And if that were the case, and if we do lose the weekly higher low pattern, I will look for a monthly higher low to form in the low 260, upper 250s. But that's a long way away from playing out. First things first, it's all about the weekly higher low. And we're not very oversold on shorter term time frames. The daily RSI on SPY is getting down there in the upper 30s now, but the hourly and the 4-hour time frame could see another move down tomorrow. So we'll have to keep that in mind. If we do see another leg down, that's when those time frames will start to get close to oversold conditions. So thanks again. We'll see what tomorrow can bring. Headline risk every day, but volatility, which is a trader's best friend. See you tomorrow.